The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Saturday, December 16th on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets, the sports betting research platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit hofbets.com. Use that promo code SGPN to get 50% off your first month and start making smarter bets today, people. We're also brought to you by the SGPN app. Yes, the SGPN app is completely free to download. It is the home to all of your favorite SGPN podcast content, articles, and picks. Just type Sports Gambling Podcast Network or SGPN into the App Store today or Google Play Store and download America's #1 DGen app. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
What's up, everybody? This is Cameron Krog from Loyola Chicago Ramblers, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride. Shout out to the Broad Stop. Thank you, guys.
For Saturday, December 16th. I do owe a lot of people money on the Albany Great Danes. Well, look, I said the same thing last week too, to be fair. It hit last week, it hit money line, but one thing I did not see was a ass whooping this large. True, horrible pick. Hi, how are you? If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Swinging Database Dan, aka Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
I'm probably drinking too much and celebrating too much and not sleeping. Would have killed a normal man, but no, that's gone. The medical advice I got from that was like being hit by lightning. Pretend it never happened and get on with your life.
That's right. Do have a porn mustache going. Right? Al Borland it up. Wear that fucking flannel. Wear it proud, damn it. Wear it proud. I'm sorry, I'm a little late. I was been at dinner having cocktails. It happens. I am joined by my co-host. Give it up for former video coordinator for Hall of Fame coach Bob Huggins and Frank Martin, host of the Big 12 College Experience, host of the Ryan and Rush Show, which you should be subscribed to as well. Give it up for Moneyline Mac, aka Ryan McIntyre. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Tomorrow's a special day for me. We're doing the Ryan and Rush Show, previewing West Virginia, UMass, and I had somebody tune into the show. His name is Francisco Martin. So you know what I did tonight? I broke out an old ring here, 2017 Final Four, South Carolina Gamecocks. To set the tone for this show tonight, baby. Final Four, once upon a time with Francisco. It's gonna be a fun one tomorrow, man. I'm looking forward.
Frank Martin tuned into your show today.
Yeah, he watched the Ryan and Rush Show. He doesn't know that I could see him with the new thing on with the Twitter notifications, but he did tune in, and I know he was watching. He was trying to get some intel from me, but he knows where my loyalty is. I love Frank. This will be the first time I have ever rooted against Frank Martin.
Yeah.
And it's going to be hard. I'll be honest. It's going to be hard rooting against Frank. I love the guy, but I will be against Frank tomorrow. That's
awesome, though. That's absolutely awesome. Frank repping his guys. Got to love that. And look, as far as tonight went, terrible FCS pick. Nope. I have nothing. I can't even say, well, if only the wind. No, you get beat like that. You just take a sip of your drink and you say, this is gambling. Shout out to that ring. That is an awesome ring. That is a fucking awesome ring.
Final Four, baby, right here.
I'm saying, I never had one of those, man.
Trying to get this on the fucking thing.
There you go.
Got my name on there somewhere. I'm just glad I wasn't drunk one night and lost it.
Folks, youtube.com/the college basketball experience or /the college experience. I'm sorry.
Go Cox.
Yeah. In case you think we're a bunch of idiots, I am the idiot. He has been a part of Final Four teams. All right. So, all right, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Oh, you fucking losers out there leaving us comments on YouTube saying we don't know shit. All right. Maybe I don't know shit.
I've been in 2 Sweet 16s too. Hey,
yeah. That's what I'm saying. These fucking losers don't know what they're talking about. Sitting there in their fucking underwear at their fucking parents' basement. You know what I mean? Wishing they had the fucking access to Skinamax. These fucking losers.
Hey, why are you talking shit on me?
How you doing, buddy? Noah, it's good to see you, buddy. All right, let's recap a little bit here.
Not doing too hot. 0-2 day. I'm pissed.
Oh, and shout out to we got Terrell Furman Jr. in the chat. Check out the NBA Gambling Podcast as Terrell's always doing great work. Let's recap a little bit here before tomorrow's picks. Bridgewater only lost by 34 to Elon. Tusculum, or however the fuck Noah said this university's name, they got housed by East Tennessee State. I know there was no lines on these. I just like to comment on this, but want to talk about the greatest. Hey, Rob, how you doing, buddy? Rob Donaldson. I happened to be wagering, and I'll be honest, I stopped watching this. So if people want to know how my night went, I was watching Albany get destroyed. I had a dinner reservation, so I said, fuck it. I'm out on this Albany game. I also had money on St. Francis. I'm out on it. I'm going to dinner thinking that I lost a bunch of money. Now I did with Albany, but somehow, some way, St. Francis, the red flash, that we're down like 40 fucking points. They covered. I don't know how it happened. I stopped watching, but the red flash are a team of destiny, and I love this team. What'd you make of this one, buddy?
Lucky. I will say, St. Francis, man, they keep playing. They keep competing. They're not very good, but man, they were down 30 at half. They could have mailed it in, but hey, shout out to them for the miracle cover. If you had Mount St. Mary's, which I know Rob and CBB Nick did, I'm sorry, man. You guys, that was the right side.
I honestly was
I'll
like,
take my money though.
It's great. I'm at dinner with like a couple people and, you know, go to the bathroom in the middle of a dinner with like 6 people. And I check my phone and I go, well, this hit. Why do I have more money in my account? Oh, this hit. Unfucking believable. However, though, I do want to talk to Noah because,
hold on, before you talk to me, I have to talk to you. So you tweeted out that you were dancing. So you were dancing in the bathroom at the restaurant?
I dance everywhere, motherfucker. I will dance anywhere. All right? I don't give a shit where I'm at. I'll be on a fucking canoe. I'll dance. All right? Let's go. Yeah, I was dancing, man. When I saw that, I was shimmying. I was like, whoo, how did I hit that? But no, stay here because you told us Sam Houston State was a wise play, and me and Mac, we said let's let the guy that lives in the basement, you know what I mean?
This was his pick. We were going to take credit if it hit. If not, we were going to blame him. In fairness to know, they did dominate the first half.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but they fell apart like a house of cards in the second half.
They collapsed.
They only scored a total of 26 points in the second half. They scored 8 points in the first 10 minutes. They were outscored like 25-8 coming out of the half. I don't know how that happens, but Sam Houston typically poor offense. I don't know how they give up 25 points in the 10 minutes that they did to a Texas State team that had their offense ranked 280th against almost no competition so far this year. Very, very stumped on this one.
Yeah. So was I. All right. And I thought of you. I was in the middle of this steakhouse. I was like, this fucking guy, Noah Bieniek.
Oh, you thought of me so endearing.
Giving us these fucking lemons left and right. I'm joking, buddy. But Texas A&M Corpus Christi. This is situational play. Money line play. Gary Clark, not the Redskin, not the musician, going off for the Islanders, 26-10. What'd you make of this one, man?
Yeah, so associate head coach of that South Carolina run, Matt Figger, my former other boss, is a head coach of the Mexicans, and I knew that this was a terrible spot, man. It wasn't personal. I like Rio Grande. I take him every other game, but they weren't going to beat them twice in 2 weeks. So easy play here. Corpus Christi gets it done.
Yeah. Love that play. That was a money line play that we gave you here. And then did you catch the Northern Colorado game? What'd you get that number at?
22.5. And I threw it in the Discord. I threw it in like with 10 minutes ago. Everybody's like, Northern Colorado's dead. I said, watch, here comes the backdoor 22-point loss. They're going to put the freaking walk-ons in and they're going to get pissed off and boom.
The Northern Colorado Bears. Let's fucking go. We get the cover by a half point. Hi, how are you, world? Albany was a horrible pick, but college basketball, we're dealing winners today for the most part. I know you rode with the Bradley Braves. I took the Cleveland State Vikings, and I'm disappointed I didn't bet this because it went up a whole point to 10.5. Cleveland State wins outright by 13. No, by 7. 7, I think it was.
Bradley's got issues.
Yeah, and Cleveland State's better than I thought they would be this year. Hit on that, didn't bet it, but we did bet this one. And damn it, my only thing I'm upset about here is I did not take the money line. I mean, I'm sorry, I bet the money line, but it did not hit the money line. I've been drinking. New Mexico 73, New Mexico State 72. We're all over this one. Perfect fucking spot for the Aggies. We should have. I could have made more money though, because this money line should have hit. Should have fucking hit. Should have hit. Damn it. What'd you make of this one, man? And shout out to Mob Rules.
I had so many fucking people tweet me, "You're an idiot for taking New Mexico State. They just lost by 44." Hey, welcome to college basketball. Throw out what you saw yesterday. It don't fucking matter. This is a rivalry revenge angle. They should have won the game. They're up 4 with a minute 30 left. Unbelievable game. Shout out to the Lobos. I mean,
you got to understand rivalries. It's just, you can't just look, I love Patty C, but you can't just look at the Patty C effect and say, hey, they lost by 44 the first time. No, you can't do that. You can't do that here.
This was close to like a 4-figure bet for me. This was fucking easy, man.
Yeah.
We're like 15 points in a rivalry.
The only thing is I put $50 on the money line, hoping it would cash.
Yeah. I sprinkled
got a little fuck there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Andrew in the chat who gave us $5 here. Circle of Trust. I took the under 141 on New Mexico State, so it ruined my 5-0 night. But you had a 5-0 night, and shout out to Mob Rules as well. My boss hates you, but I love you, crazy animals. Who cares what he thinks? Much love from Bowling Green, Ohio. Shout out to both you guys. Appreciate you. Shout out to Chad G, Avetta, everybody. You guys make this such a warm and welcoming place for a guy to have a few cocktails and a steak and come in and talk randomly about college hoops. You know, I feel better here than I did there.
It's America, baby.
Yeah, there you go. Shout out to the red, the white, and the blue. All right. And the 50 stars. All right. I think it's 50. I don't even fucking know anymore. Well, we happened to wager on this one too. I told you this was the Blue Meth special. The Blue Meth special hit, baby. These teams are rivals. They're right there. Bakersfield to Fresno. Fresno wins by 3. Bakersfield's getting like 10 points. Get the fuck out of here. They are talking about the 13 colonies. Can't mention that these days. Got to watch out there. Shout out to GBO Farms and Dustin Weeza. We did a bundle of shit here. Gonzaga got absolutely worked by UConn. They might have had it on the Steakhouse Bar TV, and I periodically check the score, but I didn't watch this game. I can't give a great take about this game. Besides, the score just never seemed close. Mac, what happened here?
Honestly, congrats to all the UConn backers. You guys won. I mean, fucking Gonzaga was dog shit tonight. UConn made 7 out of 9 threes in the first half. Couldn't miss. I thought they would come back. They didn't make shots in the second half. They just threw it inside and dominated the paint in the second half. UConn's really good. But at the same time, man, the Zags were really, really bad tonight. I think they didn't make a perimeter jump shot, maybe outside of like the last 5 minutes. They were atrocious. So good win for the UConn crowd. You guys are good. We ate shit. I can't wait to bet against you in the Big East, so I can tell you that.
Well, and you have Tristan Newton, who learned everything. Your whole team's success is based off of one player transferring in from East Carolina. If I had to really break it down, but no, great win, up by double digits at halftime, and I didn't catch enough of it to give a valid opinion on why. But Noah, your thoughts?
Very aggravated, because it was like a 3-minute span where UConn hit all 7 of their first half threes. Yeah. And then the rest of the game, they were shooting it at probably 20%. So if you just weathered the storm, if you're Gonzaga, but no, like UConn just knocked out the crowd with like 5 minutes left to go in the first half. The crowd never got back into it. Yeah, it was not like a full arena either, which is disappointing because I remember Gonzaga going to Las Vegas and outshowing Duke. Like that was surprising to me last year, and I thought that would be easy this year, that they would just fill up this arena in Seattle, but it didn't happen. UConn's offense kind of got stagnant in the second half, and I thought Gonzaga would be able to make a little bit of a comeback, and they just couldn't hit fucking shots. Open threes like galore in the second half, and they couldn't hit water if they fell out of a boat. Very frustrating because I felt like if they had just taken the first punch and stood back up, they would have been able to cover like a single digits. But I mean, Gonzaga or UConn should have won this thing by more.
Yeah. And then we close the night with a loss. Steve Lavin at San Diego. Are they?
Oh, this game was fucking pissed me off.
Are they turning a corner?
It's easy to see a tide turn.
7-0 at home, and freaking Toreros, man. You got to give them credit.
Yeah.
I hated the spot.
Yeah. I thought I was all over Portland State here. Still had a winning night though. If you rolled with Dundee, and we got to do game balls. Hurry, because the slate tomorrow is insane, and I'm on VSiN in 1 hour, so you guys are probably gonna have to hold it down picking games. But
this might be the rare Colby attempt to rejoin the live stream. The back half.
Yes.
Well, first one's easy, man. You get the defending national champs. They go. I know it wasn't in Spokane, but it was in Seattle. UConn beats the fuck out of Gonzaga again. I mean, did it in the Elite Eight last year. Now they do it tonight.
Yeah. I mean, Cleveland State winning at Bradley. I didn't bet this game, but I picked it correctly. I'm kicking myself for not betting it. The Vikings rode right through your little fucking Peoria, whatever the fuck it's called. All right. Getting a huge win there and say, Missouri Valley, what? Come fucking play basketball in the Horizon League, baby. That's my first game ball. Who's your second game ball? Let's only do two each.
I'll go, and I know they were a 15-point favorite, and I know they just won by 44, but the Lobos completing the sweep. That's not easy to win there. I don't care what the fucking spread was. Anybody that understands college athletics, college basketball, rivalries, know this is going to be a hard game. Easiest bet of the night for us, New Mexico State, but good win for New Mexico rallying to win that game.
100%. And look, second game ball, I think I'm going to give it to Steve Lavin in San Diego. This is a total letdown spot.
Yeah.
After beating Arizona State, huge game. Thought you were going to shit the bed here. You didn't, and you beat a decent Portland State squad. Shout out to the Toreros. All right, let's get to tomorrow's action. But tomorrow's slate is fucking gorgeous. It's like a fucking Picasso painting. All right, it's just, you look at it, it's just fucking fantastic. I want to tell you folks out there though that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog Fantasy has a way to play alongside your favorite fantasy players all season long. They got NFL. You saw Terrell Furman Jr. there. Look, they got NBA. Go check out this show. He's going to give you some hot zingers on the Underdog tip on the NBA Gambling Podcast. They got NHL, got college football, and they got college basketball. Simply pick higher or lower in your favorite players' fantasy stats and cash in, folks. Noah, what are we doing here? You're writing all these great articles over at sportsgamblingpodcast.com regarding our underdog fantasy deal here. What are you doing here?
Yeah, so yesterday's show pick hit. Alex Caravan's lower than 14.5 points. Wasn't really ever a sweat. He was dealing with a little bit of a finger injury today too, which I either didn't pay attention to or that just came up today. But yeah, that was nice. But I just popped in to say there will be an article tomorrow. However, I've not even looked at the prop slate with the 88 games today. So let's just get ready to pick some games, right?
All right. Spoken like a man who hasn't done shit tonight. I'm fucking with you, buddy. No, Noah's article is always fire. So get on over there. Check it out. sportsgamblingpodcast.com. And I highly encourage you to check out Underdog Fantasy, not because they're paying us, because I believe their product is better than all the other shit that we get. Plenty of companies paid us. All right. We were fucking doing those. What were those food? That food company was telling us. I was reading off shit about fucking cabbage and shit. You know what I mean? It was fantastic. They even sent us samples. I ate them. But this one's even better. This one I buy into the product. It's different when I buy in all the way. And Underdog Fantasy is certainly one of those folks. Use the promo code TCE SGPN for 100% deposit match up to $100. And if you do that, take a screenshot, show me that shit on Twitter, Instagram, wherever, at TCE on SGPN or my personal account at the Colby D. And we're gonna hook you up with a college basketball experience, shirt, hoodie, something. All right, get on over there, do that, because I just don't think you're gonna be able to find those props anywhere else, and it's fucking fun. And I think there's a great edge there. And shout out to the store, sportsgamblingpodcast.com, the store, or the SGPN app. You see Dundeeisms if you're watching right now, youtube.com/the college experience. You can wear yourself a nice Pick Dundee t-shirt. All right. Or look, maybe you already have one. Well, let me tell you something. What's great for family gatherings is when you fucking stop being such a selfish fucking prick and you buy other people gifts. All right. Part of being a good person is trying to think of others. So it's the holidays. Stop being a selfish fucking prick and wearing all this nice shit to your fucking holiday get together. And you're thinking, hey, my cousin, my brother, my aunt, my uncle are all gonna be there. Give them a nice Pick Dundee t-shirt and tell them that's not a pick. This is a pick. You can even switch it up and say that's not a shirt. This is a shirt. I don't even care if they've never listened to the show. They will after they wonder what the fuck they're wearing and why scattered ass from Portland, Oregon to Portland, Maine are following them around. All right. So be a little considerate, you filthy fucking animals. I'm joking. I love shitting on our audience. You know what I mean? Anyway,
filthy
do that.
human beings.
Yeah. Get yourself a Dundee t-shirt. Tomorrow's action.
Pretty good.
Absolutely fantastic. So let's start off with the banger here. If it was 1990 in football, Georgia Tech is heading for some strange reason to Madison Square Garden. Can we talk about
why?
Timeout. There's too many.
Under 4.5 mishaps from Colby today, not knowing where the location is.
Yeah, and guess what? That's on them, not on me. When I want to watch college hoops or college football or whatever, you're expecting them to be on campus. Why the fuck? I'm sorry. I don't think any Georgia Tech fans are going to be in New York City unless they currently live there. I don't think they're traveling to catch a 5-3 team up to Madison Square Garden. And Penn State basketball, their fans haven't traveled. They didn't even travel when they had fucking John Amici. All right. They're not going to show up to New York City unless they already live there and they're getting free tickets. So this is just stupid. What are we doing here? I love Madison Square Garden, but what are we doing here? Penn State's laying 2.5. I'm on Damon Stoudemire. I'm on the Yellow Jackets. What are you doing here?
Yeah, me too. I mean, two evenly matched teams, both average. Penn State's coming off the big Ohio State win, so I'll take the Yellow Jackets here, but good luck if you're betting this.
Oh, these fucking neutral site games, they're so stupid.
I fucking hate this shit. I'm with you.
Wait, why? Like Georgia Tech, you're getting on an airplane to go to New York City. You're not. You're passing
there's a lot
State
of them
College
tomorrow too. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, I don't like it. This is some corporate TV exec bullshit, taking the soul out of the sport. And they don't realize, they think it's genius because they can get a matchup like this in New York City. They don't realize that they are handicapping their own fucking product.
Yeah.
The more college campus games you play, the better it looks on television, the better the fan experience is. When they storm the court and there's a big upset, that happens at a college campus. That doesn't happen at neutral sites. That sells on TV. SportsCenter puts that on the fucking clips. This is stupid from every angle. Every angle. I don't see a positive.
Part of the issue is that the net rewards teams that win neutral site games, like more than home games. So instead of doing like a home and home, coaches will just agree to do some one-off neutral site games, and you just get this half-assed and put together bullshit.
This sucks. Fuck you. I'm not
Kills
watching
our
this
handicap.
game.
We love backing home courts too.
Yeah, it just looks better on TV though. The fan interest. If you're business 101, if you're let's get the most fans we can get. Let's get the most people interested in our product.
That sucked. That Gonzaga crowd sucked. Yeah.
It was fucking terrible. Play that at the kennel, then you sell it as, guess what? The NBA, the G League, whatever the fuck, doesn't have this. Because it's true, it doesn't have that. But when you play it elsewhere, it comes off just like some of the other leagues, and maybe to a lesser extent, because we know the NBA players are higher skilled. I don't know. It drives me crazy. Give me Georgia Tech.
Fuck the NBA. Hate that fucking league.
I thought LSU was playing in Austin. They're not. This game's in Houston. Texas is laying 7. I'll take the points in LSU. I don't feel amazing about it, but I'll take the points in LSU. I feel like they're getting better.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock LSU. This is the best team Texas has played by far. I mean, their best win is Louisville.
They played Marquette, dude.
Well, and they got drilled. But you look at Texas's wins. Like, who have they beaten? And they're laying 7? Get out of here. LSU, lock it up.
I mean, LSU did lose to Nichols.
Yeah, Nichols might beat
well,
Texas.
so
Louisville
Colby,
almost beat Texas.
Colby, you mentioned that LSU's getting better. Well, you know, they are going to be better circa December 14th after the court ruling.
That is right.
Jalen Cook was
a
huge X factor to this roster.
I forgot about that. Okay.
Transfer. I'm not gonna hit on this. I'm not gonna hit on this for every fucking game that we talk about. But Jalen Cook is a point guard, a junior that comes in from Tulane who averaged
he averaged like 20
points a game, 5 assists, 3 assists, 2 steals a game. Their current starting point guards are true freshmen. You're going to have bumps and valleys and hiccups with this kid. Now you get Jalen Cook, who is just an absolute stud at Tulane.
Yeah.
And Texas has a mid-major backcourt too with Max Asmus over there. And they're still trying to figure that out. You look at this thing, and I love LSU getting points. I think they might even have a chance to win it outright.
You're 100% right.
Are you locking it?
Yeah. I am now. Good. Because I forgot about the Jalen Cook angle.
You weren't locking it. I go, come on.
I wasn't.
Lock
I wasn't before,
but to Noah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good. Yeah. Hammer this.
Yeah. This is the first one I made. I was like,
Spinal.
Texas out of here, man.
Yeah.
LSU.
Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up.
You know, the numbers, they don't know how to qualify a player that hasn't played a fucking game yet. But even without Cook, LSU, the cocktail napkins got this +3. So plenty of value here.
I am pissed they wear sneakers. All right. Where are those Chuck Taylors? Get those Chuck Taylors back. All right. I live in LA only because they keep the Chuck Taylor alive. Anyway, Lindenwood, the penitentiary is laying 1.5 at Ooey Pooey. Ooey Pooey wins. Ooey Pooey wins tomorrow.
Who the hell is Lindenwood to be laying points on the road? No. Lock up Ooey Pooey. They win.
Oh, I don't know about a lock, buddy.
Oh,
You really
lock,
want to
they're
do
winning.
this?
They haven't covered in like 6 games. They're going to win the game outright. Let's go.
God, there's something really terrible about locking up Ooey Pooey. But all right,
You cannot lay points with Lindenwood on the road. Get the
I
fuck
feel
outta
that's
here.
right. Let's go. Lock it up. Ooey Pooey plus 1.5. Ride that money line, obviously.
System play.
I mean, should we just keep the locks going?
Yes.
Because when I see our boy Fran Dunphy getting 16.5 or 17 in Miami Gardens or wherever the fuck Miami's playing their games now.
Is this a trap though?
Miami off what they yeah.
They lost by 30. I think Miami's way overrated. Don't get me wrong, but they may be able to make some threes down there in Miami.
I'm taking the points. I'm not going to lock.
I'm taking the point too. I'm with you. They could dress us up at the end where LaSalle's within 7 to 10 and then Miami pulls away. But yeah, I'm going to take the points.
Kansas is heading to Bloomington. This is actually, I got this one right, I think. This is actually one. Watch.
This is
folks.
at Assembly Hall.
This is at
Yes.
the
This
great
is one,
Assembly Hall.
and I guarantee you, if you have a 10 TV setup like us, you'll watch this one and say, "Why does this one look cooler than the other one? It feels better."
Yeah.
Oh,
Why is it louder?
played. Yeah. The best thing is you don't have to believe in my stupid words. You could just fucking compare the TV screens and say, "Hey, one is cooler than the other."
Yep.
Maybe that idiot Dundee was onto something. Kansas laying 7.5. We called this on the SGP show at 5.5, I think.
Which it opened 5.5. Good job.
7.5 is too
setting the
much.
line.
It's too much. Give me. I think I rode Kansas over there. I can't lay 7.5 though. Give me Indiana plus 7.5. What are you doing here, Mac?
So as great as Kansas is, they're always dog shit on the road in December and January. They start winning road games. Bill Self starts getting to seem better in February and March. Indiana's may win this game outright. This is Kansas's first true road game. They're not playing well. I think even Kansas fans can admit they're not playing well. They're finding ways to win. Dickinson, Indiana's familiar with him. Give me Indiana all day. Lock it up. Sprinkle some on the money line. I'm going to fade the Big 12 tomorrow. I hate it, but give me the Hoosiers. Lock it up.
Woo! Money line, Mac. Lock it up. Locking up the Jayhawks. Or I'm sorry, the Hoosiers against the Jayhawks. Can someone get me a line on the Rutgers game? And only the Rutgers game.
Noah has a lock here.
Colby, I came in the lock Kansas, Indiana. And I think that the Jayhawks are not going to cover this. Give me the points with Indiana. I mean, I think I'm like one of the top Indiana haters out there on with a podcast. Like I've been very anti-Indiana, but this is Kansas' first true road game of the season this year.
Yeah,
I think this is too many points. Cocktail Napkins got this thing at +4. Dickinson has struggled, and he's struggled. I'll whisper that in Assembly Hall in his career, and in general, just road atmospheres in the Big Ten tend to get inside his head a little bit. So, take the points, lock it up.
All right. Oh, you sold me.
They're live.
Loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be.
The lock of the night.
Oh, no.
The fucking lock of the night. What if I told you that the fucking Long Island Sharks are going to be going to fucking Piscataway? Is this Piscataway or is this a fucking, what is this? Piscataway, the fucking Jersey Mike's Arena. Shout out to fucking the guy from fucking Twins. Look, the fucking Long Island Sharks are catching 25.5. Forget about it. Look, the fucking Sharks are not only going to cover this, they're going to keep it within single fucking digits because they got Rod Strickland, former NBA great. You saw them with the fucking Knickerbockers back when they had fucking Petito. All right? They're covering this thing. Lock it up because the fucking Sharks swim in any fucking weather. All right, let's go. Give me the fucking Sharks all day. If you're not locking this, you're fucking all stupid. All right, let's go. Give me the fucking Sharks all day here.
I'm gonna join you.
It.
They're coming off the Seton Hall win. They got Mississippi State on deck.
The fucking Sharks are swimming hard tomorrow. Let me tell you that. As a guy, I've seen a lot of ocean life in my day. All right, let me tell you, the fucking Sharks are swimming in Piscataway.
Rutgers wins by 15. Give me the Sharks.
Whatever. It's cash. Don't worry about it. Straight cash. And if you need a guy, I got a guy that can place the wager for you. All right.
Let down here.
Fuck out of here with this. This shit is fantastic. NJIT is catching 6.5 at Niagara. Nope. I will lay the 6.5. What are you doing here?
I'll lay with Niagara. They're fucking due for a smash spot. I may lock this tomorrow. Check the picks page. Why are they laying 5.5? It feels like they're going to win by 20.
Yeah. Indiana State is laying 13.5 in Muncie against Patty C's Ball State Cardinals.
This line's weird.
You want to lock? You want to see a dead body? I think we should lock Ball State.
Ball State's coming in hot too, though. I'm staying away from this game. Indiana State's fucked me up too many times, man.
Dude, they're fucking fired. They're a great team.
I know.
But this is a rivalry game. This is a rivalry game.
Fucking me up, man.
Is it a rivalry game or just an in-state game?
No, this is a rivalry game. This is a rivalry game. I know about this one. Everyone's going to be on the Sycamores.
I'm on the points for sure.
I will go solo. I fly solo all the time. You think I'm scared about you fucking losers not joining me? Let's go. Lock up the Ball State Cardinals and the points. Let's go. Rivalry game. You saw it with New Mexico State tonight. So still got a little of the Long Island Sharks in me.
Where did you say this game was at, Colby?
Is this not in Muncie?
Nope. This is the precursor to Arizona Purdue in Indiana.
Oh, this is that bullshit.
Indiana State, before the big game, is going to fucking roll Ball State. Indiana State's tempo, 30th in the country. Ball State's 278th. Their offense, 237th. Indiana State's offense, 39th. This has a recipe for disaster. When you said you want to see a dead body, I thought you were talking about the Cards. Lock up the Sycamores. I don't care if it's a rivalry game. Throw the rivalry game factor out the window. Nationally televised game here before Purdue, Arizona. Indiana State shows the people what they're about.
Freaking Larry Bird lover over there.
Hey,
Lock battle. Let's go.
I hate to gotta do this to you.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Finally, I'm not in it.
Rivalry games, baby. Ball State. Let's fucking go. Let's go.
I don't even know what I picked, but I'm looking forward to watching this one.
This is like New Mexico State all over again. I mean, okay, neutral site. But we know New Mexico's a better team than New Mexico State, but rivalries matter. They matter. Take the points in the Cardinal. Fucking Sacred Heart is catching 21.5 at Providence, taking on Kim English. Kim English has done a great job at Providence, in my opinion, ahead of schedule. But Providence is laying 21.5. I just can't do it. Give me fucking Sacred Heart plus the points. What are you doing here?
Yeah, people want some locks. Here you go. Sacred Heart locking up. They got Big East play on deck. Marquette, they're looking ahead to this one. Let's go. Lock up Sacred Heart. Don't lose by 15.
I'll join you. This is just too many points. It's just too many fucking points.
They played out of their minds and they only beat Brown by 20.
The moving company, Ryder, is catching 5.5 at Monmouth. King Rice, underrated coach. Fuck out of here with this moving company bullshit. Monmouth is covering this. And I can be talked into a lock here.
I like Ryder.
You're crazy.
They just had a max effort game. They took Seton Hall to the wire. I don't think that they're up for this game.
Ryder just sucks though. They're terrible this year.
You're hating on the moving company. Bring your dolly.
Nope. King Rice, baby. Let's go.
Lock it up. Monmouth, awful loss. Ryder winless on the road. We're talking about just 2 possessions. Win this thing by 2 possessions, Hawks, on a bounce back spot. They hosted a good Northern Illinois Huskies team and beat them outright. They came back from 18 points down and won outright.
And look,
Monmouth is a fucking good team.
Well,
Give me Ryder.
This is 2 Jersey teams. You're trying to play this angle, but this is not a rivalry game. You should take that money and throw it on Ball State because it is a rivalry game. Me and Noah Bieniek lock it up. Monmouth Hawks fly, baby. Let's go.
You're playing the wrong music. Everybody's saying Monmouth smash buck. Give me Ryder. Ryder's going to win this thing outright. Lock battle. Let's go. Moving company.
Ryder,
this
the
guy.
2-7 with their only win against Stonehill.
Why are they only
Yeah.
catching 6? They're right there, baby.
Because nobody's betting this game on a 88 game slate.
Quiet.
Whoa. Yeah. Let's go. Pick Dundee, Noah Bieniek. Fly on the Hawks. Moneyline Mac. Going with the moving company. He's got the dolly out. Says, hey, Frank Martin was checking out my shit today. Let's go.
People are asking
Money
what
on the
napkin,
money line?
People are asking what the napkin thing. So a napkin, the cocktail napkin, -12. This should be higher.
Oh, I
Max
thought.
said it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Ryder's had some bad luck. It turns around tomorrow.
Bad luck.
Luck ranking via my whiskey.
Temple is catching 10.5 at VCU.
No.
No way.
No.
Give me the Owls.
Yes.
Well, I'm
lock.
not. I mean, at this rate, I'm going to lock up every fucking game.
Well, that was going to happen anyway. But yeah, no. Give me Temple.
I'm not locking it. I'm not locking it.
VCU's not vintage VCU. I love VCU, but man, I'm not going to lay 10.5. Give me Temple all day. VCU might win by 3 or 4. Let's go.
Moneyline Max says, "Come fly with the Owls." Shout out to Team Fox One Time Shop. I also work double shifts at UPS warehouse, and this show gets me through the night. You guys are awesome. Hey, shout out to you, man. I know your life has got to be fucking insane during the holidays. I had to go send boxes today at the post office. My wife's family is from another country, and going to the post office, you need about 10 cocktails for going to the post office. All right. So shout out to you doing the real fucking work, man. And we appreciate you. Just make sure my package gets there because I know how it is in fucking Columbia. So just make sure it gets there. All right. Anyway, I kind of check the picks page. I kind of want to maybe bet on Temple too. Florida Gulf Coast. No, I'm never betting them again. They're catching 1.5 at Mercer. I think they're the right side, but I am not betting them. What are you doing here, Mac?
Yeah, you know, it's going to hurt everybody's stomach. They've burned us. Who the fuck is Mercer to be laying points? Give me Gulf Coast. Lock this, man. God.
No. You're insane.
Gulf Coast is going to drill them.
You need to see a therapist. You need to see a fucking therapist.
They keep getting drilled by high majors. Mercer is not a high major. Give me Gulf Coast. Lock this up.
Moneyline Mac, that's not me. He's locking up the Mercer Bears.
No,
-1.5.
Gulf Coast.
I'm sorry. Florida Gulf Coast +1.5.
I'll never lock up Mercer again after that island pick.
Had a few old fashions at dinner. My apologies. Norfolk State is catching 11 at Hofstra. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. They're covering this number. Norfolk State is a solid team.
Do they ever play home games?
I
they've
mean,
been on the road forever.
Yeah.
I'll take the points, but I'm not locking it. They've been on the road forever, man.
Yeah. That's fair. That's a good analysis. Take the points, not locking it. Terrell's cracking me up. Southern Jaguars are catching 13.5 in New Orleans against Ron Hunter and the Green Wave.
It's an interesting spot.
I'll take the points, but Tulane, they won that crazy double overtime game the other night.
Less than 48 hours ago, too.
Yeah. Baton Rouge, New Orleans, a little rivalry. You know I love it. Should we lock this? I can lock this.
Here's the only problem is Southern beat them outright 2 years ago. So I think Tulane's got this circled a little bit. Like Ron Hunter's not going to let Southern beat him 2 times in a row, but I'll take the points.
Yeah. We got a great Ron Hunter bobblehead in the fucking office where he was in that chair when they upset
Baylor.
Yeah. And when he was at Georgia State.
Yep.
Ron, and it was his son. It was his it was his son hitting the fucking like 30-footer, whatever it was. I don't have a line. Can you guys help me out on fucking Dartmouth taking on the Lemoyne Dolphins?
4.5.
Dartmouth minus 4.5.
Give me Lemoyne.
I'm on Lemoyne too, man.
Check the picks.
Let's go. We might have ourselves a fucking ocean parlay here with my fucking Sharks and the fucking Lemoyne Dolphins.
I love Lemoyne. Ever since they won in Northridge that one night, they will always have a special place in my heart.
Why is this game in Phoenix? Washington
Santa
State.
Clara? Yeah.
Washington State, Santa Clara in Phoenix. What are we doing here? What the fuck's going on here?
Stupid as fuck.
I'd rather it be in Phoenix than in Pullman because lock up Santa Clara.
This fucking guy's going back to the well.
Wazoo, 342nd ranked strength of schedule. Santa Clara covered for us last game, depending on the number.
They did.
They've lost 4 in a row.
They're not
They've
bad.
played quality competition in those 4 games. Washington State has not played anybody yet this season. Lock up the Broncos. This is the spot. They win this thing outright.
I already got it locked on the picks page. I'm in. Let's go.
I think he's
I
right.
like Herb
I think we
Sendick,
bet
man.
it.
I'm a Herb Sendick guy. I like him.
Friends through eternity,
Triple lock.
loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together.
Western Michigan is catching 11.5 at UIC after UIC got upset by Green Bay. No. Fuck Western Michigan. You know I hate Western Michigan. Get rid of their basketball program. I'm joking. Don't do that. Keep the program, but just fucking be better. I'm laying the 11.5, even though it's a ridiculous number to lay. Fuck. Am I really going to take Western Michigan? It's a huge number for UIC.
I'll lay it.
Yeah, let's lay it. Let's lay it. Let's lay it.
Ass.
Yeah.
Western Michigan. I hate that team. I hate that state. Noah Bieniek.
Fucking Michigan with all their trash. Fucking Noah Bieniek.
Fucking Harbaugh loving fucking whatever.
Fucking losers sleeping over at fucking
You guys
kickers'
are
houses.
more. You're trashing like Nick Dant's wife's hometown more than my place. By the way,
Big
What do
Colby
you mean?
Carrots.
Yeah, what are you doing here? You're throwing my brother under the bus now? I know who was really.
I'm just
shooting
saying I don't really take offense to it. It's Kalamazoo. It's 3 hours away from me.
So we know it was you that was filming Kid Rock shoot up those Bud Lights, right, Noah?
I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, you
He
hung out.
didn't miss. He's got a good shot. Watch out if you're dating his daughter.
I'm just saying, Noah Bieniek might be close personal friends with Kid Rock.
Who
Might
knows
be.
what goes on in that basement after hours.
I will say I live like 5 minutes away from Eminem's place.
Oh, whoa.
Not the 8 Mile place. I'm talking
I was about
about
to say.
big ass place.
Okay.
Gated, like big.
Does he have drywall? Does he have drywall in his basement?
Oh, I'm sure it's finished too.
Jack Stallions is their other neighbor, too.
John Stallions, right?
Whatever his fucking
Connor
name
Stallions.
is.
Connor Stallions. John
Connor,
Stallions is a porn
Jack,
name, right?
whatever.
Connor
Um,
Stallions,
yeah.
guys.
Stallions.
Get the guy's name right at least.
I can tell you what he fucking looks like. He's fucking dressed in every other fucking uniform.
And while we're having fun, what the fuck is Saban doing hiring George Hello? Basketball show, not football show. Bad Noah. Don't mention shit like that.
Oh man, folks, Welcome to the college basketball experience. Kennesaw State's laying 2.5 against Presbyterian.
What the fuck do we do here?
Presbyterian's the play. Let's go. Give me Presbyterian.
I'll take the Blue Hose. No lock here, man. You're good fucking luck, man.
UMKC's catching 5.5 at Bowling Green. Lay it. I like this Bowling Green team.
Why is this number so short? Give me a UMKC.
The Great Danes of Albany. Never talk to me ever again in football, you fucking losers. Yeah. I mean, Drexel's laying 10.5.
I kind of think Drexel might fuck them up.
Let's lay it. Let's go. Fuck Albany. I'm out.
But I would lock it, but 10's a lot with Drexel, man. I did watch Drexel. Drexel's good, man. Obviously, they beat Villanova. I watched them against West Virginia. They got a good team, but 10's a lot.
South Carolina State's catching 26.5 against Pitt.
Oh, man, that's my guy, too.
26.5. If you're not locking this up.
System play for the state, baby. Go Cock. Go Bulldogs. Hey, they came through for me the other night. They beat Jacksonville outright. Fuck Pitt. Eat shit, Pitt. South Carolina State, money line.
I'm not betting this, but you see what I did to my friend here is I peer pressured him, and it felt fucking fantastic. All right?
I believe in peer pressure. It's healthy.
Big fan of peer pressure. Disobey those VHS videos they still show you in 5th grade.
Don't bet a lot on this game because South Carolina State did just pull off a big win, but Pitt's cha-cha-cha.
Yeah.
We had to end the NCAA the last couple days because we lost them. That's how bad a loss that is for West Virginia. We just had to single-handedly end the NCAA.
Yeah, fuck the NCAA with their fucking bullshit. They're all bought and paid losers. Oh, why is everyone gonna hate us? Because you had no fucking backbone or no consistency. You're fucking losers. Anyway, Towson's laying 1.5 against Bryant. Bryant wins this outright. Phil Martelli Jr. play. What are you doing here?
Man, I'm back and forth on this one. I don't trust either.
Colby.
Why is this game a neutral site game?
I don't know. I can't even pronounce the city's name in New York. It's like Elgin
Baylor? Elmont, New York. The UBS arena. You got one guy working for UPS. What the fuck is the UBS arena? I don't know. Give me Phil Martelli Jr. This game's ridiculous. What are you doing here?
I'm gonna fade Brian here. I don't feel good about it though.
You want to get a little crazy?
What we got?
JMU's laying 16 at Hampton.
I thought about this one. I love Hampton. Let's go.
JMU's due for a loss at some point, or at least a close game.
Lock.
Now you want inside of this? You want why this is extremely crazy play? It's because JMU won by 48 last year.
You're gonna win by 12 tomorrow. They're gonna fuck around.
I don't think there's any fucking around here. I'm coming in to lock the Dukes. Their first game in a week, then they don't play they don't have like a look ahead spot here. Unless you're looking ahead to Coppin State and Morgan State in back-to-back games. They are going to roll Hampton. They did it last year. Colby already knows he's kind of walking into a bear trap. Hampton also lost by 38 earlier this year to Kent State, who James Madison played pretty damn close. I'm locking the Dukes.
Oh, you're walking right into this. I'm going to Harrisonburg tomorrow because my brother's graduating. Last time I went there, Radford should have beat their ass outright, but the referees took it from my Highlanders.
Yeah,
give me Hampton. Give me
you
the
went there. You didn't. You're not going to this game.
I'm going to drive right by it. Sprinkle some fairy dust. Let's go Hampton. JMU's going to win by 12. Why is this number not 25? Why is this number not 25?
Because it's already high enough, and it's not really going to get bet because there's 88 games on this Saturday.
Oh, you're going down.
I've got it set at 21.5 via the cocktail napkin. So
you can take that cocktail napkin and wipe your ass with it. Give me Hampton.
How about this? Javon Benson is eligible to play for Hampton.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
You're gonna lose by 12.
Hampton. Nope.
I don't know if we should lock it, but I'm picking Hampton.
I'm locking JMU.
Are you locking Hampton, Mac?
Yeah, this is the littlest of brothers, man. This is it. I'm telling you, I love taking the Miak and Sweck home dogs, man.
Terrell is right. You're not driving by Hampton.
Technically,
You're driving by Harrisonburg.
Technically, I'll sprinkle it on JMU. I drove by the Hampton Coliseum on the way to ODU though last week.
Thank you, Rel. He's not even going to be anywhere close.
Dude,
it does stink though. Shouldn't this line be 25?
Yes. Hampton's going to lose by 12. They're going to be winning by 5 at halftime.
No, dive into this thing. Bet it, because nobody else is going to bet this game. Money's not going to move this because there's not much money.
We got a lock battle.
Shit on this.
Moneyline Mac riding with the Pirates of Hampton. Noah Bieniek riding with Patty C's boys.
They beat ODU by like 100. Letdown.
Baylor is heading into Detroit. What is it? The fucking Joe Louis Arena. What is the name of this one again?
Little Caesars Arena. Oh. But shout out to Joe Louis. That was the better arena.
Did they destroy that arena?
Yep.
Can't have anything with history these days. You know what I mean?
No.
What the fuck's going on?
You want to know what it is now?
What's
fucking
that?
Parking garage.
Hey, looks better in your basement probably. So
you're like, my dad doesn't watch the show. He'd be like, why the fuck is he shitting on our basement? For one episode that I did down there.
Look, Michigan State, this is a Dundee lock. They're beating Baylor. Plus 125 on the money line in Detroit. Give me Tom Izzo to get a much needed win. They're 4-5. Tom Izzo's not going to get embarrassed. Not going to get embarrassed. Give me that. What are you doing here, Mac?
Noah's going to come in and sprinkle the Waco cha-cha-cha. But like I said, man, I'm going to keep fading the Big 12 tomorrow. So we're ready for March. I'm all over Sparty. Sparty's going to win the game outright. Need this game in the worst way. Baylor's due for a loss, man. They're a little bit overrated. I like Baylor, but jump shooting team going to Detroit, NBA Arena, Sparty all day. They can match up at the guard position. Let's go.
Do we have a triple lock?
No, it's going to be a lock battle.
Mac mentions jump shooting. Jump shooting from Michigan State, the team that's 301st in three-point shooting percentage. Now you're putting them in a brand new arena with hockey.
It can't get worse. Can't get worse.
It can't get worse, but now you got the number 2 offense coming into the city.
Baylor, stop it.
Baylor has a little bit of everything on offense. And you know what Baylor or Michigan State just flat out doesn't have? A front court. JTT and this new kid, by the way, and Yves Missi is electric as well.
Guys, man.
Yves Missi is going to dominate the glass like none other. Like he's going to feast tomorrow night. Michigan State's the too cute pick. Everybody is on this. Michigan State's going to bounce back.
You're a Michigan fan, buddy.
Now,
don't mention the cocktail napkin because I know you're fucking jerking off into it later.
They're missing their last year's key piece in Joey Hauser, and they have not been able to fix it. He was their best three-point shooter, and this year they suck from behind the arc. And everybody thinks that they're just going to bounce back and fix it. But the mentality of this team is just not there. Not there.
Timeout. We need to debunk one thing. Nobody is on Michigan State.
Yeah.
No,
everybody is going to bet a top 10 team against a 4-5 team catching less than a possession.
Tom Izzo gets more casual bettors than you would believe because they just go Tom Izzo.
The fucking right.
How far are you from Tom Izzo's house, Noah?
I assume he lives in East Lansing, so more than an hour. But
no, lock battle. Fuck you. All right, you're a Michigan fan. You're blinded. You're blinded right now. You got Juwan Howard coming back. You're thinking Jim Harbaugh. He's sleeping with fucking kickers. The fuck's going on here? You got fucking John Stallions. Fucking, watching practice. Whatever the fuck his name is. Look, you're blinded by the situation. You hate Michigan State. All right. You're blinded by it, and that's why you lose tomorrow. We got a lock battle. Pick Dundee. Moneyline Mac riding with Sparty. Bieniek riding with the boys of Waco.
Cocktail Napkins got this one at -7. Good luck to those who fade it.
Do we got a number on Georgetown, Notre Dame, and Eastern Michigan,
5.5.
Michigan? Georgetown is Georgetown's laying 5.5.
No, Notre Dame is. I think
Should we lock
Georgetown?
Yeah, let's do it. Ed
Yeah.
Cooley.
Yeah.
Ed Cooley,
Who-
Georgetown.
who
Lock
is
it up.
Notre Dame to be like that?
Lock it up. Give me the Hoyas. Noah?
All right, this is one I'll jump in and triple lock with you guys. I think the coaching angle is pretty similar, but experience is 100% Georgetown. They're getting a couple of guys cleared because of this transfer waiver thing as well that they were being held up on. Notre Dame's just a young team. So we're taking Georgetown with the points. Cocktail Napkins got this at +2.
Let's fucking go. Where the hell's my song?
Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends.
Michigan's laying 25. Did I see 25.5 against Eastern Michigan?
You have to take the points, right? Juwan Howard sucks.
It's too many fucking points for a little brother.
Yeah.
I'm locked 23.5. Sorry, not 25.5. 23.5. Lock. Eastern Michigan plus the points. Michigan wins by 17. Hi, Noah.
Hi once again. Cocktail Napkins got this one at 15.5. So you're getting 8 points here value. This is just my brain speaking. Last year, Eastern Michigan really only kept it close because of Monty Bates. This year, they don't have him. I think they're actually better suited because they don't have him. What the fuck is that? But not in these TMZ games because he got up big time in the bright lights. That game was played at Little Caesars Arena down in Detroit. This year, Michigan's team has been steamrolling these little tomato cans. And by little tomato cans, I mean conference champions of last season. UNC Asheville, Youngstown State, they beat both of those teams by 20. The fuck is that? So I'm pumping the brakes on Eastern Michigan. If you want to bet it because of the points, because of the little brother, I'm not arguing. I'm just giving my point of view.
What's that smell?
You stink.
They're covering this, man, right? They're covering this.
I'm gonna be on the points, but it does stink why it's so high.
All right. Maybe I'll remove my lock. No, I won't. Fuck that. Listen to yourself in life, folks. Lessons by Pick Dundee. Houston's laying 7.5 in Houston against Texas A&M. However, it is not a home game, and I am locking Texas A&M plus 7.5 because I think they're live to win the fucking thing outright. Buzz Williams is gonna bring him into the muck. He's gonna muck up this game some. And I think they're athletically on the same level as the Houston Cougars. I feel pretty good about this play. Out of all the plays today, this is one of my favorite ones. What are you doing here?
Yeah, no, this one's not as gross as Indiana and Sparty, but another Big 12 team at the top that I'm going to fade as a kind of favorite on the neutral or road. I mean, Texas A&M's going to keep this close, man. They're coming off the Memphis loss. They just got embarrassed at home. They're going to be ready to go. This is going to be a freaking boxing match that comes right down to the wire. Give me A&M, lock it up.
Wait, is this actually a home game? Is this actually their home stadium?
No, it's at the Rockets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
No,
at the Rockets Stadium,
game.
right?
It's not a home.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
doubleheader with Texas and LSU.
Lock this fucking thing up. This is an easy play. I'm going to lock up another game. I know we're lock crazy, but I just feel like right now you're at the right part of the schedule. You know, Noah Bieniek did a video talking about Clemson to win the ACC that I think it was a smart video, well done, on brand. However, Clemson, they're a fun story.
They're good.
but they're also stapled to the floor. And now they got to take on Penny Hardaway and Memphis at, what is it, FedEx Court, whatever the fuck it's called these days. I think Memphis is going to fuck up. I just think they're too athletic. Everything that's easy for Clemson, because Clemson's a good team. They're experienced. They're old. But every single thing that's easy for them is going to be contested tomorrow. They're going to have to work hard at every little thing. And that is why I think Memphis is going to fuck up. And when I say fuck up, I mean win by 6 against Clemson. I'm locking up Penny Hardaway and the Clemson and the Memphis Tigers. What are you doing here, Mac?
Yeah, no, I hate the matchup for Clemson. I mean, they're coming off TCU, big win in Canada, beat South Carolina in the rivalry, beat Pitt, beat Alabama. I mean, they've been rolling. This is the spot. Memphis, athleticism, athletes. I'll lock up Memphis too. That place will be lit too. They care at the FedEx Forum.
Let's go. Noah Bieniek, I see you're in here. What's up, buddy?
I'm not going to lock this. I'm just coming in to add input because Colby mentioned the video. In the video, I did say that Clemson probably would lose to Memphis. I did say that. I believe it. Circle Jerk back Jen in the chat mentions a good point here. Clemson actually handled Alabama's athletes on the road. That was a good comment. It was a good performance. I just think Memphis is a bit different. They have experience as well, where Alabama did not. I don't think this is a blowout, but I think Clemson loses.
I also think Alabama was not as athletic as a year ago.
Correct. And you can do it one time, but you got to do it over and over and over again. Eventually, you're going to wear down with the schedule they've been playing. Clemson's going to get beat tomorrow. I like Clemson. I think they can win the ACC. I'm with Noah. But tomorrow, Memphis all day. Let's go.
What's the line in UNC Wilmington, Georgia Southern?
9.
Southern.
Lock.
Southern plus 9. I think we do it.
Oh yeah. They haven't won a
I think we
game
do
yet.
it.
Georgia Southern, lock it up. Home dog. 0-9.
Georgia Southern plus 9. Lock it up. Belmont is catching 3.5.
I'm log battling you guys on that.
Oh, you're taking that jockey favorite.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Seahawks.
You're going down.
No. Seahawks have won by 17 on the road at Asheville, 16 on the road at FGCU, and 7 on the road against Kentucky.
It's true.
They're only laying 9.
Patty C,
All right,
I'm telling
Patty.
you, this is
I don't
different.
care about Patty C. This is just weighing the schedules against each other. Georgia Southern fucking sucks.
He just fucked Tennessee up in the second half the other night.
I like Danny
Because Tennessee was
Dumbshit.
playing their backups for 15 minutes.
Danny
We're
Dumbshit.
up for 30.
Danny Dumbshit's. I like this Georgia Southern football basketball parlay idea. All right, we got a little battle. Moneyline Mac pick Dundee. Ride it with Georgia Southern. Noah Bieniek going with the Seahawks of Wilmington. Shout out to Coach Jet. Appreciate that.
Shout out to Patty C, too. Transitive property always comes through.
There you go. Noah, stick around because after this game, you and Mac are going to be driving the Cadillac. All right.
And at this point, Colby, you'll be able to rejoin.
Definitely true. Belmont is at Samford. Samford's laying 3.5.
This is a good game. Like, this needs to not be on a Saturday.
Yeah, put this on a Friday. Put this on a Thursday. Come on, give us this good game here.
This would have been a great game tonight.
Belmont wins this outright. Let's go.
I agree. Belmont's always fucked with Samford. Samford's playing really well, but Belmont matchup wise, they don't get bothered by Samford because they slow the game up. Give me Belmont. Let's go.
Noah?
I don't have a pick for this one. Or
Okay.
I'll take the points with Belmont, but not locking it up.
All right. Well, look, folks, if you're wondering what my other picks are,
We'll be back in 20 minutes.
yeah, we have an app. We have an app called SGPN app. We have the picks page, and I'll be back in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe 25. I don't know. Some shit like that. but buckle up. This is Pick Dundee signing off. What does the guy say in Neil Armstrong? One step for fucking man. I don't know. What does he say? One mankind, some shit like that. I don't know. I'm out of here. That terrible ending. Folks.
You disloyal fool ass bitch made punk.
I'm out. All right, guys, take the keys to the Cadillac. I'm tipsy.
We'll see you in about an hour. All right, I guess we're driving the car here.
Mac, do you have the ads pulled up? I know you probably don't.
Do you
want to hit
I did earlier.
Do you want to hit the second ad?
Yeah, let's hit the second ad.
Right.
Give me. Actually, no. Let's real quick. And I do have VSiN pulled up, so I see Sean and Ryan in the background.
Shout out to Sean and Ryan. They had the entire college football season to bring Colby on, and they bring him on for the meaningless bowl games.
Shots fired. Where's our we need our soundboard. But anyway, real quick, let's do one more game before we get into the ad. Ohio State, UCLA. I think it's fitting that we do this one before we hit the ad
Atlanta,
Hotlanta. I went back and forth on this one, but
I did too.
I like Ohio State, and you know what? Ohio State's got more experience. I don't trust UCLA with the youth. Ohio State coming off the Penn State loss. We don't have the lock music, but I'm locking up Ohio State.
All right, so let's try this.
Oh yeah, let's get it going. Yes, I am locking up the Ohio State Buckeyes. They're gonna win. They're gonna win by 5-6, and they beat UCLA 2 times in this classic already. What is it? The Wooden Hall of Fame Classic or whatever it is. CBS Classic. So I'm on the Buckeyes. Noah, I know you hate the Buckeyes. Who are you on here, man?
Yeah, I kind of hate the Buckeyes, and I guess that slants my opinion here. But I also think that Mick Cronin's going to get into his team's ass after the loss to Villanova, specifically Adam Bona. He was not upset with Bona, and I think if you're able to get a good Bona game here, that's the matchup down low that you want to exploit. Because Ohio State's got a pretty good backcourt, and Jameson Ballos also pretty good. But I think that weakness is around the rim for Ohio State. So if you're able to get a good Bona game, I think UCLA is able to edge this one out because Zedke and Okpara are not really in the good doghouse for Holtman at Ohio State.
So Noah's on the Bruins. I'm on the Buckeyes. Lock it up. So I won't play that music again, but I will play Hall of Fame bets because you can win bigger by betting smarter this NFL season with Hall of Fame bets. Make sure you guys set the over-under for Noah's cocktail run right now. The sports betting analytics platform for parlays, props, game lines. Research every NFL, NBA, soccer bet with historical data and stats. Enter any parlay into the Hall of Fame bets app. Revolutionary parlay optimizer tool to get every leg broken down by rate. Sort all players by hit rate so you know which ones have better value. Stop betting in the dark and join over 30,000 users with Hall of Fame bets to craft a more intelligent, data-driven parlay. Download the Hall of Fame bets app or visit HOFbets.com. Promo code SGPN to get 50% off. Start researching. Start winning with Hall of Fame bets. All right, we're back on the college basketball experience. Good timing, my friend. I'm impressed. I
learned from the best.
You're learning from the best. The best.
That was a producer piss line, by the way. The producer didn't realize that he would be picking the back half of the games, so he had been handicapping the back half of the slate for the last, 3 hours.
Luckily, I brought my bottle with me to the show tonight. Tonight's bottle of choice Woodford Reserve. Not much fucking left, so I gotta fucking be able to make it through this show. So that's what we're drinking here tonight on the college basketball experience. Let's move along in the slate. Oh, where are we at? Next up, we did Belmont already. We did Georgia Southern. All right,
we finished on Ohio State, UCLA.
Yeah. Let's go Missouri State, Tulsa. Line's at 1. Tulsa's laying 1.
I think I took Tulsa. I haven't quite found the game on my phone.
I'm gonna take Tulsa. I think they won last year in this matchup. I will take Tulsa, but I'm not locking this.
Yeah, I thought this game was actually a little bit smelly, personally, just because Tulsa's notoriously not great against the spread. And Ken Palm's got this thing at 2. Everybody was looking forward to the Ken Palm talk when I stepped in here. But give me the Golden Hurricane. I think they're at home. That's not really going to mean much, but give me Tulsa with the points.
You know, it's fitting that Colby signed off here because Fordham's going to St. John's. St. John's off the loss of Boston College. So Colby just keeps hiding away from his St. John's team that fucking is way overrated. Top 4 in the Big East, my fucking ass. Fordham is getting 13.5. Give me Fordham. Who's St. John's to like 13.5, man?
I'm on the Johnnies once again, and maybe just my perception or numbers are off on this team, but I don't. Fordham's very good. You're talking about both, like all the Fordham kids. Yes, they're going to want to get up for this game. They've been dreaming of playing the Johnnies in MSG. Like literally, that might have been in their dreams. But I think that this isn't like your typical home game during the finals week during December when all the kids are away. St. John's is that TMZ program where just the citizens of New York are going to show up and they're going to be a Johnny's crowd. So I like St. John's.
You're crazy. No fucking way. All right. Hey, I'll give you a good one here. This actually, once again, this is one of the more fucking underrated games. I'm pissed that this game's on Saturday at 4:00. Put this game on Friday night. San Fran, the Dons going to Utah State. Utah State's laying 2.5.
This is a great game.
I feel like Utah State's overachieved. Give me San Fran and the points. I don't like this. This is such a great game, toss-up game. I'll be on the points here.
I laid it with the Aggies. I don't really have much conviction with the pick, but I also think that I was completely off on Utah State in the preseason. This thing's in Salt Lake City, though. Everybody knows that the racism is fluent in the state of Utah with all these home crowds. So you got a Mongolian on San Francisco and Mike Sharavians. They're going to have plenty of fun with him.
All right, so we're on opposite sides there. All right, here's a good one for everybody. Florida Atlantic, number 15 in the country, is laying 9. This game is the first of a doubleheader in Massachusetts at the Hall of Fame Classic. The Bonnies are catching 9.5. Come on, man. I'm not lock. This game's in the Northeast. Give me the Bonnies all fucking day. And honestly, I think they're live. This game's going to come down the wire. Give me the Bonnies. Lock it up.
I'm going the other way. Play your lock music that starts up in 10 seconds.
Get out of here, man. Go ahead.
Bonaventure, they stepped up in competition once and they got drilled by Auburn by 17. Florida Atlantic has been playing very good competition so far this season. Bonaventure 337th in strength of schedule. Like we said it on the Sports Gambling podcast last night. Kramer did. Like just when they have to face the next level of competition, that's close. This is a team that only beat Oklahoma State by 2. People don't like how I just kind of look at game scores and handicapping off of this. We're 10 games into the season. I'm judging it based on how the teams have played so far this season. Florida Atlantic looks pretty damn good, offensively especially. And St. Bonaventure's defense is ranked 122nd. Give me the Owls.
Nobody's betting the Bonnies. Let's go. And by the way, last time I faded FIU or FAU in an island game. Illinois.
Yeah, you've been saying you need to stop fading FAU.
Oh, I was all over Illinois.
You took FIU.
I took FIU a little bit.
Just every time you fade them, they shit on their competition.
They're gonna,
like, I'll be on the right side of this tomorrow.
They're gonna go through like a 5-game losing streak against the spread. I'm telling you, they're way overinflated right now.
I love how there's a YouTube account out in here called the Bonnies, and he's telling me to zip it.
Let's go, Bonnies. Let's go. Lock it up. We need some fucking music. Enough of this fucking elevator music right here.
You already played your lock music for this game. Get out of here.
Give me that. Give me that, Bonnies. Let's go. All right, here we go. I'll take you to not a lock, actually. Utah Valley's going to Utah and Salt Lake City. The Utes. A lot of white guys in this freaking game. Utes against the Valleys, laying 17. No, but FAU is not 10-1 against the spread. Get the fuck out of here with that.
No, they're saying you're 1-10 fading them.
That's not true at all. That's not true at all. I haven't.
They've only played
every
9
game.
games. That's why it's not true.
I haven't faded them. I mean, yeah, no, I have not. I have not faded them every game.
You faded them a lot, thinking that just the public's gonna love the Final Four.
I can't wait till they lose 6 in a row against the spread, and I'll be laughing here, drinking my freaking whiskey.
You're a culprit of it, and you can't talk yourself.
And everybody
out.
will be freaking out of money, and I'll just be sitting here chilling. Give me Utah Valley, I guess. I don't know.
So I took Utah. The reason for that being that they haven't played in a week. Their last game was against BYU last Saturday. And there's no real look ahead spots. So I don't think that you're going to just sleepwalk against Utah Valley. It's the little brother angle that we love, but Utah Valley just lost to Oregon State. I don't know how good this Wolverines team is. Believe me, I loved them last year. I think they still need time to rebuild this thing.
No lock there from either of us. All right, let's go to the other Utah. I see fucking Colby in the background. He's right in the middle of Sean and Ryan on VEASAN right now. Good, everybody, go check out VEASAN after the show. Don't go check it out right now. They're talking those. They're talking those freaking corporate bullshit bowl games. So we're actually talking meaningful games over here on the College Experience. Let's go to Southern Utah, Northern Arizona. I'll give you a lock right now. Northern Arizona is laying 3. I think Southern Utah is the better team. I think they're way better than their record is. They took Utah to the wire. I know Utah was shorthanded. Northern Arizona's won 3 in a row. Give me Southern Utah, and I will lock up my Thundering Birds all fucking day. Lock it up. Noah Bieniek, where you going?
So people know that I'm stingy. I don't spread the board like you guys. I do like Southern Utah here, but this is not a game that I want to bet on an 88-game Saturday. This is like what we call fringe lock. Usually that's like a second half of the season type shit from the College Experience where you check the picks page. Depending on how my first 8 bets go of the day might depend on if I put a unit on this game. But I'll have plenty of other games on instead of this game. I like to bet on games that I'm going to watch.
Listen, I'm being disciplined over here. I got my notepad right here. I only got 18 locks as of right now. So we're moving along. We're only in the 4 o'clock Eastern window.
I know.
I'll have about 10 grand down by 4 o'clock Eastern. So let's go. Loyola Chicago's going down to South Florida. This game's in Tampa, Florida, correct?
Correct. I believe so.
South Florida, this is basically a pick.
Yingling Center, home game.
I feel like we should lock this.
Yep. Cocktail Napkins got the Bulls by -7.
I'll join you. South Florida's a much better team.
They are.
More athletic, and I mean, they're playing better. I know they beat Florida State. They got through that letdown against Pine Bluff. That's a double lock, everybody. The Bulls are going to run tomorrow, baby. Much better than that fucking elevator music. I can tell you that.
The thing here, like the region. So I didn't have this one locked until you were on it with me. But Loyola Chicago's defense is usually pretty good. This year, only 95th. What worries me is that South Florida is just a Jekyll and Hyde offense. But I'll lock it with you. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. All right, let's go to the 4:30 Eastern window. So I only got 19 at 4:30 Eastern now. Let's go to UC Santa Barbara taking on Kelly LaPepe and Loyola Marymount. These two teams are even. Give me the home team. Give me Marymount. This would be a good game, man. This is another game I wish was on a Friday.
I agree. I think that UCSB's backcourt is much better than Loyola Marymount's. I don't think they should be catching points here. I think you said it right. They should be even. Give me the points with the Gauchos.
Let's do it. Paul said we missed 4 games at 4, so we took over while Colby was doing that. So
yeah, he's right. So Vermont, Virginia Tech is one that I think we missed. Virginia Tech laying 9.
I went back and forth on that one. I kind of want to lay it with Virginia Tech.
I like the points. Give me the points with the Catamounts. I think this team is actually
Vermont always underachieves when they take a step up in competition.
But I actually think this is a different Vermont team than in years past. Years past, the Catamounts usually start slow because there's a lot of turnover, but we didn't see that from this team this year. And they've won away games as well. So I think this is clearly like their biggest opponent that they faced this year. But I think 9's too many points.
All right, you talk. I'll flip. I'll flip and take the points, but I'm not betting this, and I'm in Virginia, so betting in Virginia is a little bit of a hassle for me. So if I don't feel great about it,
so another 4:00 game that we skipped or missed.
I'm on the picks page now because Odds Trader is all over the place. That's where I was going for. Let's go to Chicago State and Valpo. Chicago State coming off the win of the year. Get the soft-ass Northwestern Big Ten propaganda shit out of here. Give me Chicago State. They're going to ride the momentum. Take it on the money line. Let's go.
No, this is a letdown after the big win. Give me Valpo.
Oh,
lay the points.
You're disrespecting.
They're favored for a reason. Lay the points.
I will take you to a lock right here, my friend. Doubling fucking down, just like FAU.
On which game? Make sure we're hitting
State
4s.
Is going to Gardner Webb. Gardner Webb is going to maybe win the game. Give me Gardner Webb all day. App State, back-to-back road spot. I know App State's been playing out of their mind. It was an unbelievable win at Queens. Gardner Webb all day. Gardner Webb is good. Getting 7.5 at home, get the fuck out of here. Gardner Webb, lock it up. Sprinkle some on the money line. Noah?
I'm going to go with App State. The cocktail napkin, for what it's worth, has this thing at +4.5, respecting Gardner Webb, but it's more of a fade on what?
I said Gardner Webb's good, man. They're way better than Queens.
It's more of a fade on Appalachian State because I wasn't high on this team coming into the year, mainly because their free throw shooting was like one of the worst in the country last year. But they seem to have fixed that, and they've been rolling. They've won 7 in a row here coming in the Gardner Webb. And Gardner Webb just lost by 15 at home to Wofford. So how much of a home court advantage on this huge Saturday slate? I don't know how much they have. So I'll lay the points with App State.
All right, let's go over to Murray, Kentucky. Let's go Southeast Louisiana. Team Fox, DM me at Moneyline_Mac. I'll tell you how I finagle the situation.
There's a couple of books.
Yeah, there's a couple dust ups that you can get around. So, Southeast Louisiana at Murray State. Murray's laying 10. That's too many with Murray. That was a max effort. That was a max effort the other night at Mississippi State. Give me Southeast Louisiana with the points. Although they've been fucking burning me. My guy David Kiefer's been brutal. They got to be better, man. They got to be better.
This line is sneaky good because the cocktail napkins got this thing at -16. But you have to remember that Murray State, they just played a full 40, a very inspired 40 minutes against Mississippi State, and they came up just short. This game is just a couple days after that. I like the Lions. I don't love the Lions. I'm not going to bet it. Definitely not against a cocktail napkin. But I think they can cover this one just by the nature of the spot.
All right, I'm with you. Oh, I'm seeing the chat. Everybody said we missed some games. I do see one that we missed. We missed Radford and Bucknell.
Rice, Northwestern State.
Hold on.
Where did you jump in and start?
3:00 window. Colby left us at the 2:30 window. But anyway,
we missed Rice, Northwestern State. That's at 3.
Okay, I got the picks page, so at least the picks page in order. Odds Trader for some reason is not in order, and I don't have to plug them anymore because they're not sponsoring us. But anyway, let's go to Bucknell and Radford, and I'm gonna give you a little behind the scenes curtain here. This is a look ahead for Radford. Radford's got West Virginia on deck, and everybody might say, "Oh, you're always pumping West Virginia." Darius Nichols, the head coach at Radford, was Bob Huggins' point guard. I don't like the spot for Radford, so I'm not going to bet Radford. The line reeks. It's 4.5. Bucknell, they just beat Penn State. Give me the
2
point.
weeks ago, for what it's worth.
Yeah, give me the points. That line reeks, though, man. This is a look ahead for Radford. For a West Virginia staff that goes to Morgantown here in a couple days, let's go.
I like the Bison, and it's not a letdown spot after. I mean, they've had 2 full weeks off, whether that's exams or whatever scheduling that John Griffin did, their head coach. They've had a lot of time to game plan for Radford, so I think they cover. I'm not putting money on it though.
I am. Rob's talking me into it. I all right, man. I'll lock it up. Give me Bucknell. Let's go. Hey, what are you doing here? Are you already done? I just had you on the fucking TV in the background.
You thought you were gonna skip? You thought you were gonna be able to play Bucknell without me?
Hey, I like Bucknell tomorrow because it's a look ahead for the Radford staff. They got West Virginia on deck.
What's that number? How many points we getting?
4.5.
I'll go Bucknell, but I'm not locking in.
Are you on a commercial break or are you back here full?
I'm back for good, man. Just like that. All right.
Fun. There we go.
How's the chat doing, folks? Pick Dundee back, rocking with the college basketball experience here.
You got the soundboard. We've been playing the same goddamn music over and over. Noah keeps refusing to lock shit.
Well, I mean, he left us at a shitty portion of the slate. Don't forget about the 3:00 game that we missed. Rice, Northwestern State.
Give me Northwestern State in the points.
What's that number?
8.5. They're getting 8.5 at home.
Give me the points. Points here. Fuck the Rice Owls. All right.
Austin P. Western Kentucky. We skipped, right?
We have not done that. Give me
Western
give me the
Kentucky laying 9.5.
That's a big number.
That is a big number. Give me Austin P. We should lock that.
But they're coming off the big win against the Salukis.
Yeah.
But Western Kentucky's coming off a big win.
I know. I'm going to stay away from the lock. I'm with you. Hey,
right.
So
by the way,
then
are you going to lock Gardner Webb with me tomorrow against App State?
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
Give me the running Bulldogs plus 7.5. Have you guys done Chicago State Valpo yet?
Yeah, we did.
Kind of.
What's your opinion?
I think we load up on Chicago State again.
I'm with you, man. Let's go. They're better. They're good, man.
I hate this Valpo team. They're pussies. They're a beacon of shit.
They're better than I thought, though.
Yeah.
Valpo's better than I thought they were going to be, though.
No. They suck.
I'm not taking
State
Chicago
covers.
State after the Northwestern win. You just got to take a break for them after this.
What's the line on San Francisco, Utah State?
2.
We already picked that one. Yeah, it was 2.
You guys went Utah State, right?
Correct.
I went San Fran. It kind of reeked. I felt like Utah State was due for a letdown.
This is in Logan.
I know. That's why I was back and forth.
So we hit.
Have you guys done FAU St. Bonaventure?
Yeah, we did.
All right. So you guys are down to Southern Utah, Northern Arizona?
Who are you taking in that game?
I am on the Bonnies plus the points.
Oh, yeah. Lock.
I don't know about lock.
I
like it. Yeah.
People in the chat want the one FAU, baby. Let's go Bonnies.
So Vermont is covering against Virginia Tech.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Mac?
I got swayed into the points. I'm not locking it just because that line kind of reeks.
Yeah. Southern Utah, Northern Arizona. You done that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I locked Southern Utah.
All right, so you're at the 130 spot. You've done Evansville and Bellarmine.
Evansville Bellarmine was the only 4:00 game that we didn't hit.
That was the next game.
All right, Bellarmine's laying 2.5. Evansville. This is actually, you know what?
Cordy Love.
It is We should lock up Bellarmine.
Yes.
Wrong team.
4-17, laying points against Evansville. Let's go.
Let's lock up Bellarmine. Triple lock? Is this a triple lock?
Triple lock. Perfect timing,
pivot,
Colby.
Pivot cover.
Spinal.
Evansville coming off the BYU ass kicking too, by the way.
Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever.
UC Santa Barbara's catching 2.5 at Loyola Marymount. Kelly LePepe has been waiting to take down this beach trash, this Oprah with their Oprah money. She's up there at fucking Santa Barbara. They got to be down here in LA. They've been waiting for this one. Give me UC Santa Barbara to win.
I'm with you, man. We kind of talked about this one. I'm gonna take the points. Like this game is coin flip. So actually, no.
I think Marymount.
I took Marymount just because of Kelly LePepe. Like I have no strong feel in this game, man.
I took Santa Barbara mainly because I don't think LMU knows who they are. Each night you watch them, they're a different version of themselves. They kind of I thought they did a great job in the portal bringing in other guys. They just haven't found that rhythm to meshing with all of them yet. So I think Santa Barbara right now is a better team than Loyola.
I talked about the backcourt. I think the backcourt for the Gauchos is much better than Loyola's as well.
Yeah. Let's go with the Gauchos. Arizona, Purdue, Indianapolis.
Oh, he had to take a piss during the most lit game of the day.
Purdue is catching 1.5 points right now. Am I seeing that correctly?
Yeah. Oh, it's all over the board. So you can get +1.5 with Arizona and some shops too.
Lock for Dundee. Give me the Boilermakers. They're going to win this on the money line. This is Indianapolis. No one from Arizona is going to be there. All right. Easy play. Boilermakers going to fuck them up tomorrow.
Yeah. So I'm the one of the bigger Purdue lovers out there, I guess. With on a pod or whatever on a neutral podcast that's a fan of Michigan in the Big Ten. Just stalling for Mac to get back because I'm not locking this game, but Purdue has won like 36 non-conference regular season games in a row, and they've won them straight up, but also I think they've won them by 6 or more points. Like they've just crushed teams in non-conference. I think the backcourt of Arizona is athletic, and that could cause problems for Purdue. That's the recipe to do so. But I'm going to lay the points with Purdue. I'm not going to lock it.
Look, I know Arizona is a better team. If this was the NCAA tournament, I would be locking up Arizona. But
would you?
Actually, they both
would
suck
you?
in the NCAA tournament.
They got last time you did that. Princeton beat them.
It's true. Well, I mean,
I've got
at least
videos.
Princeton went to the Sweet 16,
Yeah.
losing to Fairleigh Dickinson.
I've got videos of Colby just saying, "I hate sport" right after the Arizona loss. It's perfect.
As much as I hate on the Big Ten, I'm riding a shitload of Big Ten teams. Purdue is probably my most confident play tomorrow.
Me too.
Purdue all day, man.
This is a lock. This is a lock.
Yeah, get this Arizona shit out of here.
It's a lock right here.
Let's go.
Florida
They don't lose
A&M.
non-con games.
Florida A&M is catching 21 points at Iowa. I think we should consider locking up Iowa because Florida A&M is playing the Celebration Bowl earlier that day.
Good point.
I think FAMU is going to get fucked up here.
But do you trust Iowa to fuck them up?
I'll lay the points. Check the picks page.
Yeah, I'm with you. Check the picks page.
Do we have a line on Western Carolina, South Carolina, upstate?
I think it's 4.5. And I'll take you to lock here.
I'm not going to lock this game, but
I like upstate, man.
I do like upstate too.
I like upstate a lot. They have given Western Carolina fits over the years. Upstate's good, man. Give me the home dog here all day against Western Carolina.
Locking it up.
Yep.
Moneyline Max saying, come with upstate. Let's go. What's up, Noah?
Cocktail Napkins got this thing at +1 for upstate. I just liked Western Carolina too much to really kind of go deeper into the handicap. I'm willing to ride it if you guys do. So
No,
I like Upstate.
not locking it.
Okay, I'm out.
I'm in. Come on, Noah.
Yeah, but I'm watching other games. I like to bet on games that I watch, unless it's like clear bet it, forget it games.
Freaking in that basement watching Purdue for the millionth time. Fantasizing over a March Madness run that won't happen.
Rhode Island's catching 3.5 at Delaware.
Boy, this is rock bottom for Rhode Island. Catching points at Delaware?
Well, I'm going to lay it with Delaware.
I think so, too. This is pretty bad for Rhode Island.
Central Connecticut State's catching 11.5 at UMass Lowell.
I'm so tempted.
I actually think the play is Lowell minus the points.
I do, too. It's so tempting with Central Connecticut, but no. Lay it with Lowell.
Do we have I'm looking for a line on UC Davis Pacific and Air Force UT Arlington. In the meantime, let's talk about North Carolina laying 1.5 against Kentucky. This is in Atlanta, Georgia.
Lock.
I am on the Tar Heels minus 1.5. I feel pretty good about it. What are you doing here?
Yeah, no, I'm locking Carolina. I think they're the better team, more experienced team.
I'll join you.
I think Kentucky's trying to figure out who they are again with Bradshaw coming back. I don't trust Kentucky right now. They may
agree.
be good down the road, but like, I don't trust them outside of Rupp.
Yeah, let's go. UC Davis is laying 7.5 against Pacific. Am I going back to the well again? Give me Pacific plus 7.5. What are you doing here?
I think we should lock Pacific. They haven't covered in like 7 games.
They've gotten so fucked up though. No,
they've got a drill, but they haven't played at home.
Do they have a home edge?
No, but at least it's in their like freaking home arena. The last time they played at home was at Northridge, like around Thanksgiving. Bold lock here. Give me Pacific. Let's go. Against you, UC Davis. UC Davis playing Pacific on the road.
Money line, Mac. Lock it up, Pacific.
Pacific and Ooey Pooey.
Air Force is at UT Arlington. UT Arlington is laying 1.
Fort Worth, by the way, neutral site. This is the precursor to Arizona State, TCU.
Still going to be there. I mean, lock. Yeah, I'm down. I see Rob Donaldson locking it. I'm on board. Give me the Mavericks minus 1 against Air Force. Air Force sucks.
I agree.
I'm not buying into this shit. UTA's not bad.
Yeah, I think UTA can run the triple option. Let's go. I'm with you, man. They're better. Anniston, Texas.
Let's go. Northwestern's laying 9.5 at DePaul.
I struggle with this game.
Give me the points.
Lock of the day. This one's my favorite lock. Northwestern is steamrolling DePaul.
No.
Yes, because they just came. They're coming off the Chicago State loss. They are like miles better than DePaul. I've like the
no. This is still a Chicago battle.
This is still a Chicago battle, but at DePaul, where they have no home court advantage at all. Nobody's going to that game.
School pussies, man.
No, Northwestern is going to roll here.
Give me the
Boo Booey is not messing around with DePaul.
I'm on DePaul.
Boo Booey is like one of the best point guards in the country.
I like you, Booey. I just like the way you announce his name.
Boo Booey.
I like the way you enunciated it. It cracked me up.
This is my favorite lock of the day.
Oh my God! No, it's not.
Yeah, I already said it like 2 minutes ago, and you guys didn't
busting my chops for Ooey Pooey.
Noah Bieniek locking up Northwestern. Here, I'll give you your other music.
DePaul's just catching them at like the wrong time after a bad loss.
Chicago on Chicago. They're gonna hang around.
Paul got their culture right against Louisville.
No.
They're in the right direction.
High Point is catching 10 at Georgia.
This is a good line too. This is like DePaul and Northwestern for me. I don't know what to do with this.
I'll take the points. What are you doing here?
The only thing that worries me is High Point's been playing their asses off. Give me Georgia. Lay it.
Lipscomb's catching 10.5 at Arkansas. Arkansas had so many players transfer portals blocked.
They're sure their season over.
I'm laying it. Arkansas is like a brand new fucking roster. What are you doing here?
I'll take Arkansas, I guess, but I mean, I have no strong feel here, man.
For what it's worth, I don't know how new it is. They had a couple of pieces, but they got most of their starters cleared.
How the fuck did that happen?
Because, dude, you look at
Bill
like
Clinton,
the list.
Bill fucking Clinton. That's how it happened.
All of your top 25 teams and like big programs, they're fine. Arkansas is fine. They're not getting a boost. They're just getting the must boost come February, March.
Wait, what are you talking about? I saw
the expected starters or like the guys that they were expected to be the key pieces of this team at the preseason. They're all playing.
No. Arkansas added a key piece.
Yeah, they added a key piece.
Yeah, Mutz was tweeting about it.
Who was that?
The kid's name?
Because I had thought that most of the kids that they were playing were their difference makers.
They're adding another piece or two. So
you're talking about Khalif Battle from Temple, who's already playing. Tremont Mark was the biggest get they had from Houston. He's already playing. Ellis from Louisville is already playing. Jeremiah Davenport from Cincinnati. Chandler Lawson from Memphis. I don't know who we're talking about.
Keon Meadowfield.
Yeah, Keon Meadowfield.
He's
from Washington, averaged double digits with the Huskies last year.
Yeah.
He's not even shout out to the Almanac who didn't even have that guy on the roster.
Well, they didn't know the NCAA was going to fold on December 16th.
No, they even included all the guys that wouldn't get approved. He must have just been a late transfer or something.
Yeah, that's good. This is a good piece. They got another. I mean, they got so many fucking bodies at Arkansas.
Already, I had Arkansas in the Final Four, and I didn't even include him in my like preseason handicap. So, I mean, shout out to you guys for knowing that. I like Arkansas, but I'm not going to bet them early in the season. I've already got stung enough.
Northeastern's catching 17.5 at UVA.
Lock.
On Northeastern side, right?
Yeah. Virginia's been covering these fucking games left and right. Northeastern always finds a way with their style of play to keep it close. Give me Northeastern. Lock it up.
I'll take Northeastern. I'm not locking it. Moneyline Mac, lock it up. The Wahoos. Loyola Maryland is catching 16 at George Mason. This I could be talked into.
Loyola, right?
Yeah.
They always, if you look in the history, they always play Mason close. Yeah, they're 1-9, but their record is not indicative of
16.
Yeah. Lock up Loyola. Let's go.
I'm in. Whoop, wrong music. Sorry about that. Noah, what are we thinking here?
I've gone against Mac like a shitload tonight. So
you're fucked.
I love George Mason here. Like, I get the in-state battle. Loyola Maryland is just not a good team this year. Their only wins against the Jekyll and Hyde Brown. Like, they've gotten blown out
good team. Brown
in
guys.
every game. They've lost by double digits in 7 of their 10 games.
They only lost to Missouri by 8 at Missouri.
They were beating Missouri.
George Mason. Missouri's not good either. George Mason's coming off the loss to Tennessee. They've had 2 weeks to think about this game against Loyola Maryland. They're just itching to play basketball. It's not going to be close.
16 points?
Lock it up.
Mason?
Yes.
Who the fuck is Mason beating?
They rolled ECU by 22.
ECU didn't have their whole fucking team.
They beat Toledo by 9. The one kid that you added went 1 for 9 from the field yesterday with 2 points against Florida.
This is a look ahead. They got Tulane. Tulane and Mason's going to be a collision course.
This isn't a look ahead. They got Bridgewater, Virginia next.
No, this is not a far trip, too. This is a little.
Yeah, I get it. It's a in-state battle. I don't even.
It's not an in-state battle, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
I lock up George Mason. I think they roll.
He's not familiar with Fairfax. You can't lay these big numbers.
They've been rolling teams. They won on the road at Toledo by 9. That's a tough place to play. Toledo's a good program. They beat ECU by 22.
ECU didn't have like 5 fucking guys that game.
They didn't have like one guy in that game, Colby. It was good. And he went 1 for 9 from the field against Florida and had 2 points.
I could speak to not having 5 guys.
Yeah, that's coming up, and that's a lock. They beat Austin P by 22.
We got a lock battle. Loyola, Maryland. Pick Dundee and Moneyline Mac riding with the Greyhounds. Noah Bieniek riding with the Patriots there.
I love Tyler Rumsberg. He goes, Bridgewater, Virginia is a good team. They're a good ball club.
I've been there. It's Harrisonburg. I'll be right there tomorrow. I'll wave to them instead of Hampton.
Bridgeforth Connect, baby. What's that spread on Charleston Southern, South Carolina?
23. And that's a lock.
Give me Southern. Give me Southern.
Yes. South Carolina's like covered every game. They're not going to blow out Charleston Southern by more than 23.
How many fucking locks do you fucking have?
I only got like 22 right now.
I'm in. Let's go.
This is Christmas time. These dogs hit left and right.
Yeah.
The home atmospheres are not the same for these high majors.
UMass is catching 2.5 in Massachusetts, but not at their home stadium. This is in Springfield. Get yourself a Duff beer. West Virginia's laying 2.5. Give me UMass.
Taking Frank?
He was in the chat earlier tonight, man.
He wasn't commenting.
He was.
Kind of moping around, just kind of fly on the wall type stuff. See if he can get any.
You won me over there. Minutemen. Let's go. Can't see my drink. It's somewhere fucking here. There we go. What are you doing here, Noah?
I'm riding with Mac. Like, this team just got out of its, casket. They were getting buried alive. All of a sudden, they just zapped on Clark Kent went into the closet and zapped on.
It's Frank Martin though.
What tape is Frank Martin watching? Bob Huggs and Huggs isn't on the sideline. The entire team's different.
Huggs
now.
is gonna be at the game.
The entire team's different now. They've got 3 new pieces that they're adding tomorrow. They're adding. I mean, Mac's gonna be able to talk to it more.
Because I understand how the bastard thinks.
I'm just stealing Mac's thunder at this point. Lock this thing up though.
Josh Eiler was a graduate assistant for Huggs in the K-State year when Frank was there. Josh Eiler knows how Frank Martin thinks. I know how Frank Martin thinks. Right here, baby. I got 2 rings right here. Frank, I love you, brother. But tomorrow you're going down. West Virginia, lock
It's easy
it up.
to see a tide turn.
Morgantown, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Morgantown.
I'm not locking UMass, but I'm on UMass. Let the record state that.
Hater.
UMass is going down tomorrow.
This was, with everybody playing, West Virginia was like a top 3 Big 12 roster. Now they got everybody
that far.
Look,
Don't talk to we gotta
I'm gonna be honest, Noah.
You're just trying to keep everything down.
You're trying to get back courtside.
No, you just want to stay under the radar as long as possible. I know what you're trying to do. Yeah.
No, I think the cocktail napkin might have got wiped by someone's ass.
He might have brought the cocktail napkin to Fat Daddy's or Joe Mama's downtown on High Street in Morgantown with me. He's drinking that moonshine. But yeah, hey, tomorrow starts a new season for the Mountaineers. That's my real handicap, and I think the Mountaineers are going to get something going here. Let's go. Love
Cincinnati, Dayton in Cincinnati.
Speaking
but
of
not
the games,
not at their home arena. 4.5 is what Cincinnati's laying. Give me the points in the Flyers. What are you doing here?
I'm on Dayton. This game's in Cincinnati, but it's not at the campus. Give me Dayton. Yeah. And Ryan Hasty asks, the Mountaineers are full strength tomorrow. Kirk Creesa, Raekwon Battle, everybody's there.
Fire the laser is what he's saying. Bethune-Cookman is catching 13.5 at IPFW. God damn it. I love this game. I think we should take the points.
I think we should take the points too, but I'm not.
I'm locking it. Give me Reggie Theus. Reggie Theus in the 13.5. Let's go.
That's too many points.
Southern Illinois is taking on Wichita State. Is this actually in Wichita? I don't fucking even know. I think it's at Wichita. Wichita State's laying 6. This is Southern Illinois is going to win this, right?
It's him. It's at Wichita though. That's the only problem.
I'll take the points.
Staying away. I kind of feel like Southern Illinois is due for a nice bounce back. But give me Wichita. They're at home, man.
St. Joe's is laying 7.5 at Iona.
I like this one.
I'm gonna lay it. What are you doing here?
I'm gonna lock Iona. Iona's due for one of these, man. Little brother here against St. Joe's. Northeast regional battle. Iona's been due for one of these spots.
I'm not locking that. UNC Greensboro's laying.
Hold on, I wasn't able to jump in time. How many little brothers are there? This isn't little brother. Iona's in New York.
New York,
Joseph
Philly,
is
it's the
Philly.
same fucking area.
How many little brothers qualify for little brother? This isn't fucking little brother.
It's only
Get
little
out of
brother
here.
when it qualifies for your handicap. Iona's been playing better basketball. They almost
Tobin
beat
Anderson
Hofstra.
is the only little brother I know because he is little. Get the fuck out of here.
You just hate Tobin Anderson. Iona's been playing better. St. Joe's has been freaking winning these big games. This is a look ahead. They've won 5 in a row. They beat Princeton, beat American, beat Temple, beat Villanova. Letdown. Iona all day. Let's go outright.
No, you're gonna be wrong on that pick, I think.
And Noah Bieniek's gonna have to eat shit on Tobin Anderson like his Purdue Boilermakers last March.
Where the fuck am I at? UNC Greensboro lay 1.5 at Marshall.
No idea here.
Give me Marshall to beat them outright. Why is the line so short? This should be like a 5-point line for Greensboro. Give me the Thundering Herd. What are you doing here?
Yeah, give me the third. The third. Sorry.
Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. Charlotte is catching 4.5 at Richmond. Charlotte wins this one outright. Not locking it though. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I went back and forth. Give me Richmond. I don't know, but like this is a close game. Close game. I think Richmond wins by 5 or 6.
UNLV.
A lot of people have an opinion on this. We got a Richmond lock. We got a Charlotte lock. Let's go.
UNLV, St. Mary's in Phoenix for some reason.
What the fuck?
The other desert. Or the same desert, the other part of the desert. St. Mary's is laying 6.5. It's too many points. I still think. Like, I know UNLV just had the huge win. I'll take UNLV in the point. St. Mary's is going to win the game, I think.
I kind of think the Gales are going to fuck them up. This is such a UNLV celebration letdown spot. Beat a top 10 team, partied in Vegas all week. Now they got to go play a Gales team that's a pain in the ass to play against.
You're right.
They got right. I'm all over the Gales. I'm gonna lock the Gales. They're gonna win.
Yeah,
by 15.
didn't the Gales kind of fix the backslide down the mountain? They beat Colorado State on the road. Now they've had a week off from that game. You're going into UNLV.
I think you're right.
You're not going to be sleeping in this neutral site after UNLV just beat Creighton.
I think you're right, but a lock is.
I think they're gonna fuck them up, man.
I think they roll.
I also think St. Mary's needs another quality win for their resume.
All right, let's bet this fucking game.
You were going to bet it later. You were going to bet it anyway. It's later in the season.
St. Mary's, the Gales, let's ride. California is taking on Ole Miss. Where the fuck is this game being played again?
San Antonio, Texas. Chris Beard is back in the Lone Star State.
Cal's catching 3.5. It's plus 145 on the money line. Sign me up. Ole Miss is losing one of these fucking days.
Yes.
Cal gets it done.
Lock. Cal. All right.
Let's go. Let's go.
Get Ole Miss, get out of here.
Let's go.
I hate Ole Miss.
Winthrop is catching 12.
Brandon Murray, lock up Ole Miss. They finally can play offense now. This is their key piece, their key offensive piece. We knew they were going to be a good defensive team with Chris Beard.
Didn't he play for Georgetown?
Yeah.
We got a problem.
We got 18 in the Big East.
What'd you say?
No more fucking arguing. Look, in one corner, you got Noah Bieniek with the Ole Miss Rebels. In the other, Pick Dundee and Moneyline Mac with the California Golden Bears.
We knew that Ole Miss is going to be good defensively,
Hold
which
on,
they
man.
are.
Dude, we got like 20 more fucking games to go to. All right, if we sit here and measure dicks on this fucking thing forever, let's go. Let's go. It's going to take fucking forever. All right. Winthrop is catching 12 at Xavier. Give me Winthrop plus 12. I think we should lock it. Mac?
I'll take the points. This line race. Give me Winthrop.
Vanderbilt.
Lock it. Sprinkle the money line.
This is their first game after the Skyline Chili battle, right?
Yeah.
It's been a week. Though.
Big W. Like, yes, it's a week. It's not a letdown spot. But I also don't think Xavier's good.
I'm with you now. 12 is too much. Give me
Winthrop's a talented, experienced team. They've had a week off themselves. I think this is definitely a cover. I think they're live to win it.
Vanderbilt is catching 8.5 in Fort Worth, not Lubbock. Fucking losers. You're going to come all the way to Texas. What are we doing?
This game is like 6 hours from Lubbock.
I feel like everyone's going to be on Texas Tech. Give me the points.
Yeah, this game's come down. It was 10.5 when we did the Big 12 earlier. I kind of like Vandy here.
Yeah. Alabama is catching 7.5, 7. I see both out there right now. In Omaha at Michael Creighton. I think Creighton's going to drill them tomorrow. Get it now, because when this gets to 9 or 10, I don't know that I would take it. If it gets to 9 or 10. I'm locking Creighton. Michael Creighton -7. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I think Creighton wins by 20. Alabama made every shot last week. Give me Creighton all day. And they bounce back off that Vegas embarrassment. Lock it up.
SMU is getting 4 in Tallahassee against Florida State. 4.5, actually. I'm sorry. 4.5.
What do we do here?
I'm on the Mustangs, actually. I can't buy into Florida State right now. Give me the Mustangs. I'm not locking it, but I think you play this. You play it on the money line.
Yeah. Take the points. These two teams are so unpredictable.
Chattanooga's laying 9 at Alabama A&M. Give me the points. Next.
Point.
What are you doing here?
Point. I don't have the lock here.
Cal Baptist is laying 1.5 at UC Riverside. These teams both are located in Riverside, California. I think Baptist is a much better team this year, but I just can't do it with like they're both being right there. They probably all know each other. Probably fuck the same women. All this other crazy shit. I'm gonna lay the 1.5 with Baptist, but I'm not betting it. What are you doing here?
Give me Riverside.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Yeah. Green Bay is catching 24 at Oklahoma.
Lock.
I even see a 24.5 out there.
Yeah.
Let's go. Phoenix will rise. Take the points.
Oklahoma's got Carolina on deck.
Georgia State's catching 24.5 also as they head to the Super Soaker to take on BYU. I can never take points anymore with anybody when they play in Provo. I will lay the 24.5 at the Super Soaker. What are you doing here?
Yeah, all of a sudden BYU hasn't covered in a couple games. Yeah, give me BYU, lay it.
Arizona State is taking on TCU. I don't know where the fuck this game's at. This is probably at a different game, right? This
San Antonio.
Stupid world we live in.
No, Fort Worth. It's at, but it's not at TCU's home arena. It's at Dixie's arena.
Arizona State's catching 8. Remember they just lost to San Diego. Love the Sun Devils +8 here. Actually, I will lock this. They're covering this. Give me the +8. What are you doing here, Mac?
Well, also, Colby, you remember they used to play in the NCAA tournament. Remember the first round game that came right down to the fucking wire? One of the better games. Once again, fading another Big 12 team. Give me Arizona State all day.
I needed a push on this game. I like Arizona State too. Lock it up.
Let's fucking go. Weber State just got drilled the other night. Now they're catching 2.5 in Laramie. Give me Weber State to bounce back and knock off the Wyoming Cowboys. Mac?
Yeah, interesting travel spot for Weber. Staying on the road. I kind of like Weber here.
South Dakota, the Coyotes are catching 15.5 at Irvine. Give me the points. Irvine wins by 10. What are you doing here?
It's a lot of points. I'll lay it with Irvine.
Next up, North Dakota's catching 4.5 at Utah Tech. I'm going to lay it with Utah Tech, 4.5. Let's go. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll take North Dakota. I mean, these games are so unpredictable.
Grand Canyon's laying 10.5 against Portland. Give me the Pilots +10.5, but I don't like it. What are you doing here?
I like it a lot. I'm gonna lock up Portland. I think this is a trap spot for Grand Canyon.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Pilots. He wants that pilot.
Yo.
Texas Southern's laying 11 against North Carolina A&T. Get the fuck out of here. Lock it up A&T. Lock it up A&T. You cannot lay 11. What are you doing here?
Is this not a trap though?
That's true. The Central game just happened.
Like, why are they laying 11 as an 0-9 team?
No, that's a good point. And the Central game is a letdown.
Yeah, they played.
Right, I removed my lock, but give me A&T +11 still.
I'll lay it with Southern. I think they're going to win by 20.
NC State.
Colby, I think you skipped the game or I dozed off and missed it. Louisiana Tech St. Louis.
What's that line?
2.5.
-1.5.
For who?
For the Bulldogs. One of my favorite bets of the day. I like Louisiana Tech. I'm locking it up.
I like Louisiana Tech too, but I'm not locking it. But that's Noah's music right there. Mac?
Noah's diving in there. I'm taking St. Louis.
Me and him are like complete opposites today.
Oh, you're diving into that TMZ shit tomorrow. You're going down.
NC State is catching 9.5 now. Damn, this line's jumped up. Was it 7 when it opened?
Fuck them up.
Isn't this in San Antonio?
Mm-hmm.
Stupid game. Yeah, Tennessee rolls. I'm laying the points, even though I wish I would have got it in earlier. I saw this thing at 7, like what, 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago, 9.5.
We should lock Tennessee, man. They're gonna physically they're gonna drill NC State.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. You don't need to push me to fade NC State. Those pussies. Let's go. Final game on the slate. Howard, Jackson State. Howard is laying 3. No,
where is this game?
No. I don't know. You have to.
It says it's at like midnight. Yeah, I'll take the points.
Las Vegas.
This game's in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
fantastic.
It kind of terrifies me, but maybe I'll bet
Howard and Jackson State in Vegas.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Maybe I'll bet it late night. But anyway, folks, that's our show. I'll be back.
I think it's an HBCU little team event because the 9:30 game, Texas Southern NC-A&T, that's Las Vegas too.
I like that. It should do that. That's the one neutral site game that I'm for. Folks, I'm back. Me and Terrell Furman at 8 a.m. talking all of this. I'm going to go to sleep. I need sleep. But damn it, we have a lot of locks. Get the SGPN app. Go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com, and we'll be back tomorrow. All right. So let's keep on rocking in the free world. Give Moneyline Mac a follow on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. Noah Bieniek's on Twitter at NoahB77_. I'm on Twitter at TheColbyD. The College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Folks, check out, subscribe on YouTube, youtube.com/The College Experience. We appreciate everyone in the chat. And I'm sorry that I had to jump off and talk on VSiN. I think the show could have been, I didn't watch when I wasn't here, so I can't say the show went to shit. But I'm just saying it was a little unorthodox. That won't happen tomorrow night. All right, folks, until next time. This is the College Basketball Experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.
This got me thinking about the good shit. The minute that I seen your grill again, it made me good trip. Good dog the mind back like dog will wind that. Man, I didn't get mad when you near me hit me can back, but the comings on was strong. Now my shit's coming along, you know the song. The truth is I'm pretty much on fire again. It's eating up for real, I'm alive again. And that's the attraction factor. Vancouver, Michigan with my rap disaster. Yeah, you know you want it how you want it. No need to trip cause I got it, doggone it. It's all yours and the extras too. All the super music and the sex for who? Just get it straight cause it caught me in a good mood. Let me demonstrate what this time of year could do. Yeah, sing it.